coaches, healers, experts. Wanted to share a couple of quick tips with you about how to make some extra sales before the end of the year. And then I'm going to share with you how we will be supporting you further in this with an awesome 5-day challenge that I've coming up. So, first of all, the end of the year is actually a really fantastic time to make sales. So, one of the things that I love to do to boost sales towards the end of the year is to actually go back and relook at my goals, the ones that I set, remember, way back in January, and I take a look and I say, which one of these have I not accomplished yet? Maybe it was something that I had set my sights on at the beginning of the year, but it kind of falling off my plate, or maybe it seemed like it wasn't possible. I love to pick those up right now at this time of year and pick one, just one that feels like, ooh, I could do a little sprint with that. And then so I take a look at that sales goal or the goal and I think, how can I best make that happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks? So you want to pick something that you can do in the next 2 to 3 weeks before the end of the year. This is not the time to start a whole new marketing initiative, to plan a big new thing. This is the time to get more sales conversations booked on your calendar so you can make those sales. So pick up the goal, pick up the one thing. Maybe it was sell more of a particular product, or maybe it was sell things to existing clients, or maybe it was to reach out to a certain partner who can help promote your business. And then they can actually help drive traffic and clients or leads over to you. So take a look at your goals, pick something you can do in the next 2 to 3 weeks, maybe something that you haven't been focused on, and really get that in action. Okay, so really important that you do that right now. The second tip that I have for you is to actually do some follow up. Follow up is uh, holds a ton of fortune for us if we do it well. And I know it's very easy to let things drop off our plate, to think, oh, I don't need to call that person back, or they didn't want to buy from me. I'm telling you, right now is a really great time for you to actually do some of that follow up with people who might have said no to you earlier in the year, or they might have said they weren't ready yet, or they might have maybe they even purchased something else. It is a really great time of year to call those people back and just say, "Hey, where are you at with this? I'd love to hop on a quick call and see if there's if there's something for us to revisit here." Or, I know that you weren't ready a couple months ago. Why don't we take a look and see what we have? Maybe I've got something that really is a great fit for you with some of the things we have going on at the end of this year. You're implying that you might have some end of year specials. You may or may not. This is not about, I'm not specifically talking about making sure you have a year end special, but to use the end of the year, which is a completion time for so many people, to use that opportunity to reach out to people again. So, one of the things I think is really important to remember is sometimes we get into this idea that people aren't buying right now because they're focused on the holidays, or they're thinking about wrapping up their own year. But what I know, and this is, all the retail stores know this, is that some of the biggest money is made in the last 2 months of the year for a couple of reasons. One, other people are trying to hit their year end goals and they're looking at what can I do to make that happen. Two, they've got maybe some extra money left over and they would much rather use it to grow their business rather than pay more taxes on it. And so they're actually looking to move some of the cash that they might have sitting around. And then three, a lot of times people right now are planning for next year. And so they're investing in their business ahead of the year starting in anticipation of kicking off the year quick. So it's a really powerful time to get going and make some more sales. Okay, so those two things, make sure that you take action on them right away. Also, if you don't know exactly how do I go about doing this, how do I have those conversations, where do I even start? How do I even make an offer if I do get a bunch more sales calls booked? How do I make a really great, powerful invitation that people want to say yes to? I have something for you. We are doing our new client by Friday 5-day sales challenge. It is completely free. We are going to be doing that coming up right around the corner. So make sure that you click the link. It'll be in the description to join us in the new client by Friday 5-day sales training. I'm really excited to do this because it's only 1 hour a day. And I promise you, if you come to the training, which is 1 hour, and then you spend about 20 to 30 minutes just acting on the things that I've asked you to do or trained you to do, you could potentially have a completely new client by Friday. And that's even if you're new in your business or if you're seasoned, because I have a very straightforward way of breaking down what there is to do. And come on, like if you're not making sales, what is there? What else is there to do, right? And so this is a structured 1 hour and then followed by 30 minutes of your focused time, new client by Friday. And here's what we're going to be doing. On the first day, we're going to talk about how do you become a sales magnet rather than having to chase sales. How do you actually magnetize people to you who are interested in buying? The second thing I'm going to be talking about on the second day is my 5 simple steps to jumpstart your lead flow. Like, what if you don't really have a lot going on? How do you go from not a lot going on to really getting those leads flowing in quickly? The third day, we're going to talk about how to book sessions, strategy sessions, sales consultations with the exact right people. And I'm going to be giving you my messaging scripts, like how do you actually invite people to book sessions with you. On the fourth day, we're going to be talking about the art of the sale. How do you actually make an invitation to work with you? And I have actually a 4-part process. We've used it in over $20 million worth of sales. It works really, really well to make your offer with confidence and to have it really shine and be something that somebody wants to pay for just right there on the spot. And then on the fifth day, I'm going to go into how do you keep this momentum going? What are the ingredients to create an endless supply of great clients so that you're not going through the ups and downs, the roller coasters of high times and low times? And how do you keep it going so that you're consistently bringing in new clients? So we'll be covering all of that on the New Client by Friday challenge. And of course, that's exactly what it's designed to do, help you to land a new client in just 5 days or less. And of course, this is a skill set that you're going to have that you can use all year long. So make sure that you click the link, grab your spot in the New Client by Friday challenge, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.